Hello, and welcome to my Elden Ring Quick Start Guide, Kyle. The point of this guide is not to get you overpowered or anything like that, but you're going to have a really solid foundation, versatile loadout, good armor, good weapon, and yeah. So I'm going to start a new game. Pick the Vagabond class. Keepsake, make sure you pick the golden seed. You don't have to customize your character right now, or you can customize your character now, but I'd say just do it later. You can change it as much as you want later. Alright, we're going to be skipping all of the cutscenes and dialogue, but obviously make sure you talk to everybody and listen to all the dialogue because every character is important and every character contributes to the story. So you're gonna go in, you're gonna unequip that right there with X. If you don't do that, you're gonna be moving too slow. First boss right here is kind of supposed to kill you, so you can just hop off the edge, get faster. And again, you should not skip any cutscenes. Right down here is another little tutorial thing. Shows you all the controls and little stuff you can do. You should run in there and do that. Maybe after you get everything. Or before. It doesn't really matter, but make sure you grab this. You do get a cool emote at the end of that, by the way. Definitely worth doing, because make sure you grab that. Definitely worth doing though, because this is a mechanic heavy game and you don't want to be going the whole time not knowing. You don't have to talk to this guy now, but definitely come back and talk to him later. Avoid this big guy up here. You're gonna come up here, grab this. Side of Grace. Up here. Running past everybody. As you run past stuff, you'll get a little prompt on your screen if there's crafting materials you can pick up. You can just be hitting Y to grab those as you go. But if you miss it, it's okay. Like this right here. All that stuff comes back whenever you rest. None of that stuff's important to the build. Guide right here. So we'll touch this. Make sure you rest at it. Right, we're skipping this, but this is an important cutscene, so you don't skip it.
Have they, sir? But you, I can play turning
Make sure you
water
talk to everybody.
to the foot. Then summon me.
Yes.
I bequeath. It will some torrent. Treat him.
Now you got your horse. So you can hit start and go over here. Hit Y, swap this out for this. So now, whenever you hold Y, you have this other menu on your D-pad. Hit up. You put it on up. We're gonna run past all these guys. Grab this item right here. Running past all these guys. Go ahead and grab this. Back on torrent. Down here, you hop off torrent by clicking the left stick. And here, open this door. Alright, this is an important item. This is the whetstone knife. This lets you apply skills to your weapon. Hit the select button on the controller to pull up the map. Warp right back out here. It's right where we just were. So pop this. And come up here. By the way, the fastest way to traverse the world on torrent is just to spam B button. Don't get caught fighting anybody, just run. This item right here, grab that, golden seed. Keep going up here, golden seeds add more charges to your blast. Ignore those guys, hop off, grab this. Hop up here, grab this. This is a little key that opens up a bunch of doors. Alright, we're gonna talk to her.
Everyone who only to have that. Did you know? It's quite a lot. You're heading to enticed. Well, that.
Whenever you talk to somebody, always make sure that you keep talking to them until they start saying the same thing over and over. Alright, so this is what we wanted, the spirit jellyfish ashes. Alright, so now we're gonna open this back up. Head here to the east. Make sure you avoid this guy because he's hard. He's not that hard, but... Alright, so we want to grab this grace right here. This is the War Master's shack. Come back here in a little while and buy some stuff from this guy, but not right now. Hit start, go back to the Church of Ellegrace.
This way, tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure
to
to
her.
meet thee. I am the wit. I'd heard and upon look the talk thou art possessed. Call forth. I was entrusted by torrents. 'Tis a bell
Yes.
summon the spirits. Now it is thine. Forgive mine intrusion, Tan.
She's an important character. So don't skip her dialogue. Skipping it for the purpose of this. Alright, so now we're gonna go over here. This shoreline, we're gonna grab something. Run past this dude. When that little symbol that just popped up on the left side of the screen, when that's there, that's you can summon your jellyfish. You are gonna want to come back and explore all this later, but for now we're just grabbing this. Gold pickled fowl foot. Okay. can run away from these guys. You can't open up the map to fast travel if there's enemies on you. That's what that sound is, so I'm just running away until the aggro. Alright, so now we're going to go back here to Accio Lake North. And we're going to be heading this way along the road. I'm just going to follow the road a while.
Could you help us out?
Grab this right here on the bridge. Don't fall off. Make sure you run past this guy. He's a hard ass. He'll definitely fuck you up. Turn left up here. Following the road. Go ahead and grab this if you want. That's right here. Hello.
Anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing.
Again, definitely come back and explore all this later. It's all worth doing, but for right now, we're just grabbing stuff. Run past everything, avoid the troll right here. Coming into this church right here. Grab this grace. There's 2 items that you want to get. Sacred Tear that makes your flasks more potent, and this, the Flask of Wondrous Physic. It's like a customizable healing potion. It's got 1 use that replenishes every time you rest. Alright, so now we're gonna head south toward this right here. This is a minor herb tree. Around. Around this building. Now there's a massive bear up here, and you're definitely going to want to avoid that. Stick close to the tree right here. I'm grabbing this item. Crystal Tears. These you put in that Flask of Wondrous Physic. Keep heading south. Come back and talk to that guy later. We're at this fort. We're gonna grab another golden seed right here. This is where we are on the map, right around here. So now we're gonna head west. Find a good spot to drop off. Grab this if you want. Up the hill here, and we're going to cross a bridge. Careful as you approach the bridge. Before you actually get on the bridge, make sure that your horse's stamina comes back all the way up, because there's a massive vat right there. Fall off the edge. Side of grace right here. Grab this. Couple things we're gonna get. Again, just try to avoid these guys. Right here, I'll hop off and grab this Morning Star. Very important. There's a grace right here. You can grab this. That's another one of those guys from that was on the bridge earlier that I said to avoid. So avoid him. Come up here. Take a kind of a right and then go up the rock right here. Heading toward that big castle over there, but you're gonna want to grab this, another golden seed, drop down, there's a giant up here that's gonna shoot an arrow at you, but he'll miss you as long as you just keep running. Well, he didn't even shoot. Grab this. Take the elevator up. Grab this. Alright. You're gonna want to avoid these guys. I mean, you can fight them if you want, but this is the way up here. Don't go through that big gate. Come up here. Run through, and then to the left there's a chest right here. Quickly, quickly. Alright, grab this. This is the claymore. This is the weapon that you're going to use. It's fine that they killed you. Actually makes it faster that they killed you, if they do. So, alright, you don't even have to worry about getting your souls. You only had 67. Alright, so now we're going to go back up here to the Third Church of America, where we grabbed the physic flask earlier. Go ahead and equip the Morning Star. And through here. Wait, where is it? Right north up here. There is this thing. Use this. Turn around, do not fuck with this guy. Hop on Torrent, run past him. There's gonna be a lot of running in this part. These guys up here, kind of hard asses. For a low level. I mean, they're not that bad, but. Okay, grab this. Grab this. So this is like a teleport shortcut to a later game area that we're in. Definitely you don't want to be fighting anything. Just stick to the left side of the bridge here. Keep sprinting, running past the dragon. If he does go rogue and kill you, then, well, you got the grace right there, so you spawn. Just don't even look at him. Follow the path that I'm going. We're gonna go to the left, around the left of this minor Erd tree. There's another mini boss up here that can mess you up. We're gonna leave him alone. Gonna loop around to this thing right here, this gust of wind thing. It's called a spirit spring. When you're on torrent, you can jump, fly up in the air. And this way toward this castle. This fort. Make sure you grab this grace, because we will probably die right here again. There's an important item in here that we gotta get. Follow the path. Run up here, loop around, run past, run. The ladder. By the way, you can hold the sprint button to go up ladders faster. So we're gonna run past all this. Up here. That item's not really important for us right now, but you want to get it later. You can go ahead and get it. It's not for the build, but just for the story. Jump down here. Oh, my bad. I fucked up. Went the wrong way. Pretend I didn't do that. It's not that hole. It's this hole right here. Alright, we're gonna loop around. You can grab this real quick. Am I going the wrong hole again? This is why I should have planned this out instead of just starting it up and going in. This is my labor of love. This is my labor of love for you. This? No. This? Fuck you. Oh, wait. You gotta jump across right here. And grab this. Radagon's sword still. Alright, I'll just let these guys kill me. So yeah, jump across when you get up there. Whoops. Anyway. Now that that little blunder's out of the way. So that is a talisman that adds 5 levels to 4 different stats. Vigor, endurance, strength, and dexterity. That is going to let us wield the claymore without having to level up at all. And also 20 extra levels, basically, is what that is. It's really good at this low level. Like, you know, when you get to level like 70, you know, 70 to 90 is not that big of a deal, but like level, you know, 20 to level 40 is a lot bigger of a deal. That is going to make us take 15% extra damage, but we're going to more than make up for it right here. So run up to this dragon. It's not going to hurt you. You can run up to just somewhere where you can hit it, like this spot right here. You see blood, that's how you know it's hidden. Alright, so basically what we're going to do is go to your inventory and don't use it now, but just know where the golden fowl is. Basically what that does is it gives you a 90-second buff that boosts your rune acquisition. But we're going to pop it right before we kill this dragon. This is why we got the Morning Star, by the way, to kill the dragon. Because the Morning Star has bleed damage, which rips a massive chunk off of enemies' health. Basically the only way we're going to be able to kill this. So we're going to sit here and just hit this for a couple minutes. Keep an eye on the health bar while you're hitting it, just to make sure that you don't accidentally kill it. When the big chunks come off, that's when it's bleeding. If you don't let your stamina go all the way down, it does come up a little bit faster. Like, it comes up at the same speed, but it starts regenerating faster. So that's why I'm not letting my stamina go all the way down, or at least try not to. Just another minute or so here. So all be worth it. Make sure that you don't accidentally kill it before you pop the gold from the fowl. I'm gonna let him just pop it now. It said 90 seconds. It might last slightly longer than that. Might be 120. 96,576. Alright, don't use them yet. Here's what we're gonna do. We are going to go back to the Bell. Talk to this guy.
And I can also that you're not, then why not? I am Khan.
Grab a torch. And grab a crafting kit. You are going to want to buy all this stuff later. Whenever you see cookbooks and these cracked pots and these little notes, you want to definitely get those.
Goodbye.
But for now, we're just doing this. Okay, and now go back to that War Master's shack. You're gonna want to buy.
James, but let me ask, are you here? Does your fate, despite the takes me back any interest? All I now's the time.
Two things. You're gonna buy this called Stormblade, and you're gonna buy this No Skill. All right.
Wow.
So, if you claymore again, rest at the side of the grates. Now that whetstone knife that you got earlier is gonna let you put stuff.
To determine if you had. It seems torrent, whereas I'm in. There is, but I can take gathering plate.
Ashes of War. Alright. Ash of War, you're gonna want to put Stormblade. And then just click Standard. And on the heater shield, you're gonna want to put No Skill. So basically, here's how it normally works. Well, let me take the Ash of War off the heater shield. Undo and check. So your left trigger will do the weapon skill of whatever is in your left hand. By default, your shield parries. Now you can hold Y and then hit R1 to two-hand your weapon. And now, see it says Stormblade. This is what we just got. This is a ranged attack. Pretty good. It does damage when the blade hits and when the wind hits, by the way. But anyway, so if you don't want to have to two-hand to do that, that's where the no skill Ash of War comes in. Ash of War, no skill. So now you can keep your shield up and still be able to just do this really quick. So that's pretty good. Alright, so now we're finally going to level up. And you can medium roll, right? Yeah. So literally, you're going to level up and you're going to put every single point in vigor. It's a nice solid little boost of health for you. So that combined with the Source Seal, you have enough stamina. Whatever. After this, you're going to want to prioritize maybe a few points in mind if you really want to use your weapon art more. You have enough points in health for a while. You could keep leveling up health, or if you find other weapons that you like, you can just level up to meet the minimum requirements. But honestly, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good for a while. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to the Agkill link. Couple more things. Right in between these two structures on the map, let me go up here. kind of avoid these guys if you can. Right through the gate, there's an item up here to the right. Grab this. Armorer's Cookbook 1. Run away, run away. Back in the rest of this to get everybody to reset. Okay. So the Armorer's Cookbook 1 lets you go in the crafting menu and craft this item right here, fire grease. This is a 90-second buff that's going to add an additional 85 damage to you. So it takes two things, root resin and smoldering butterfly. I'm going to show you where to get both of those. War Master's Shack. Right here, right to the right by this tree, there's a few things of root resin. Now those respawn every single time you rest at a grace. You can rest, cancel, come back over here, grab these again. Okay. So that's the root resin. You can sit there and get a shitload of those. And now, it's right about here on the map. Right to the north. Just keep sprinting, run past everything. Run past those guys. They don't chase you very far. Okay, right up here to the right. So if you pass the bridge, you've gone too far. Right up here where these fire slug things are, there's a bunch of smoldering butterflies just in the air. You can just grab them. Grab them, grab them, grab them. Grab them. If you kill these things... Can you drop a smoldering butterfly? No, okay. They don't. Okay, whatever. So right in this little area, you can sit here and literally take 10 minutes and grab a bunch of these root resins and grab a bunch of those smoldering butterflies. And you can craft enough to just have for the rest of the game. Grab a few more. Alright, so now you go to crafting, craft them, equipment. And you can either put these on your D-pad, or you can put them on like your secondary menu, like how you hold Y. Up to you. I'll just show you the difference that this makes. So we're gonna go back over here to the gate front bonfire. Show you on this guy right here. He blocked, so not the best example. 101 damage. Damage on him. Grease up. So now you're two-shotting instead of three-shotting. By the way, when they explode in that blue thing like this guy just did, that means that they dropped something. So now that you know where to farm the stuff for this, there's no reason to really like hoard them or save them. You can have your weapon buffed 24/7, and if you run out, take 5 minutes, go back to the War Master's Shack, grab the root resin, grab the smoldering butterflies, and you're good to go. Alright. Now, rest at the site of grace. Go to this flasks menu. Add charged flask. Add charged flask. Add charged flask. Increase the amount replenished by flasks. Alright. So now you're at 6 red, 1 blue. You can change it to 7 red if you want. But you've got, I don't know how many times you can use your Stormblade. I'll show you how much damage that does. Boom, look at that. It is incredibly powerful. And it's really good, especially for, like, big guy up here. You can soften him up. Come back down here, pop this again. Honestly, I can just sit here and spam this. Look at that. They say Elden Ring is hard. One thing I wanted to mention is that a very good shield can drop from these guys. I got lucky and it dropped just now. This is the brass shield. It is a little bit better than the shield that you start with, but it is a little heavier. You can see I'm fat rolling now. So you'll have to put like 1 or 2 points into endurance if you do want to get one of these and get the drop. But anyway, yeah, it's better because this guard boost stat. Basically, the guard boost stat determines how much stamina you lose when you block. But not necessary to get that at all. Alright, so let's refresh everything. And one last thing you can do. Honestly, if you don't... You're good now. You've got the claymore. You've got the Stormblade. You've got an infinite amount of grease. You've got your physic, which, by the way... Go to this menu right here. Makes one versus physic. And add this. Add this. That'll make it where... Basically, you get an extra heal and your stamina regens. There's a bunch of stuff you can get, like health regens slower. You know, you get a massive bubble shield. So one last thing I'll tell you about is this little cave down here. You can run through. Find a good spot to jump off. And in this cave, you can get a bunch of smithing stones. Smithing stones are used to upgrade your weapon. Could have jumped off up there, I think. I don't exactly remember what else is in here, but... These enemies have an interesting thing about them. If you're only one-handing and you do a slashing attack, your sword bounces off. Two-hand, your sword will not bounce off. You can also use the Morning Star on these guys. You actually don't even have to fight them. You can just grab it as they work. Claymore is really good because it's got such a versatile moveset because it has a really nice stab move. One-handing or two-handing, it's got a stab and a slash. So I can come up here and just fully charge R2, boom. Grab this. One thing you could do is get used to quickly switching between one hand and two hand. Like, even though you have to press 2 buttons, Y and then RB, like, you should just be able to do it like it's one. If you want. Sit here and block. Blocking takes more stamina than rolling. As a general rule, I'd say you can block fast attacks and roll through slow attacks. And you always want to roll into the enemy. Don't roll away. Most of the time. So elevator back down here. If you ever have to deal with dogs, just block, wait for them to bounce off their shield, and then hit them. That's the easiest way to deal with these fuckers. If you don't want a two-hand, you can, again, like, you can always kill them like this, or you can stab. Claymore's got good range, see, just like that. If you want to stab someone, you know, make sure that you kind of stand back a little bit. If possible, you always want to hit someone with the tip of your weapon. Back up here, and we're gonna jump off. Where is it? Oh, I think I missed it. Side is it right here? Yeah, we can jump off right here. I like to just run, sprint past, and then run behind them. Also, you could have had your fire grease going the whole time. Oh, let's roll that. Not a big deal, because look at all that health we got. You know, just funnel them. Trying to let people get behind you, not too bad. Forget about it. Grab that. Grab this. When you hear that noise, that means that their stance is broken. You can get a critical. I think I could have grabbed some more stuff up there, but... So this is the boss room. It's a fairly easy boss. You don't want to do it now. You've got all the smithing stones. You could just make your way back up and leave, but... Let's go and put something back over here. So let's put the jellyfish that we just got. Heal up, it takes magic to do it. So we're gonna walk in. Let's go ahead and grease up. Walk in, we're gonna summon the jellyfish. Ding ding. Stand here and just spam. Look at this. Whoop. Roll into him. Sit here and spam away. Oh, we're out of magic now. Fully charged R2. Look at all this damage. Look at all this damage we're doing. When he falls down like that, you can run up and get a critical on Ty. I missed it, but just like that. So now we can grab this, turn to the entrance. One thing I forgot to get from the Church of Ella is there's one more little smithing stone. Use smithing table, strengthen armament, and now you can get your sword all the way up to +3. Alright. And that's it. You got 3988 souls left. You can come up here. Buy these. Buy these little clues. Buy these cookbooks. Whatever. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So now you're ready to go. You got everything you need. And you know the playstyle. Definitely start back at this place down here. Go back and do that little intro tutorial. And after that, just explore. This whole island down here is really good. There's 3 more sacred tiers on the island, so you can up the potency of your flask even more. There's a mini boss you can fight right here that drops a pretty good weapon if you wanted to use a different weapon. But anyway, yep, that's it. All right, enjoy.